That's how it looks like it was, and hopefully my audio is good. Let's have a look who's in chat at the moment. Just some gag. Hi, some gag. Well, the only person who's showing is signed in there anyway. Yeah, welcome back to Tech Warfare with me, Sid, and we are where we left off from the last episode. We've just been working on this wee beastie, which is the old machine shed, independently powered. Everything down here all with its own little uranium ice battery. Hi Terry, and we need to finish this off today. I need to also decide what I want to do with regards things. Now, if we, I'm just trying to think here. Yeah. It's all right. I've got some ideas. That's immersive. So if I were to put an item router in there, then we could potentially just route. Yeah, that might work. Okay, sorry. I'm not quite a cup of tea. I'm in rum mode. So there you go. Although, after the amount of weight I put on over with this lockdown malarkey, I need some more of that as well, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, sorry, ignore me. I'm just rattling to myself. I genuinely think that I do need to contemplate. Oh, we need to pack. Yeah, I'm trying to think where we are. I've cut the beer out. I'm going beer free. I have got a pint of iron brew, zero sugar. Made a fool of yourself. I don't believe that. Right. What am I doing? Let's try and stick to what we need. So I need got 2, 3, 4 of those. So yeah, we're going to continue on working on this old structure here and get this in, and we need to obviously get it all working and done. So that's a thing. I also am going to need more of this. Now that is made with that. Why not? Oh, I know why I got that. Okay. Hi Nick. Well, it's one of those times, isn't it? What are we doing? We're doing some more I-beam. You make 6. I'm probably going to need more than that. Let's do some of that. We can run that straight down here. Oops. And get this old beastie finished, and then we can move on to something else, although I'm not entirely sure what. I started working on updating the pack today, although I've got an idea. I got it to a certain point, and I'm getting ID conflicts. So all of the weeds in the ocean ended up being something else. So we're going to have to be a little bit cautious with that, and I'm not entirely sure what caused it. Though I've got a sneaking suspicion. So it's not all bad. Right, what's the recipe for that thing? Okay, that. Like that one, maybe a couple of those will do the trick. Let's see. And then obviously we need to get walls in and all the good stuff. So has everybody have a good weekend? Hi Potter, how's it going? Has everybody had a good week? As much as it is possible to have a good week in the troubled times that we live in. Now that's an understatement of the year, isn't it? But yeah, it's you leveled up on Monday. Well, happy birthday, happy new level, and right. So that's that. Let's get in with this. I think I'd like to just bring this. I'm going to do a bit of chisel. Oh, actually, no. That's right. Let's go and get that in. We were going to do some of that action, weren't we? Yes, that's right. And if I do the same over this side, it'll look quite good. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we can come in with this stuff over here. But yeah, it's difficult to sit there saying oh, happy birthday as well, Nick. Mine was ages ago, so. And as you get older, you get to the point where you say any birthday you walk away from is a victory. Right, let's do that. I am going to chisel all of this back, however, so we shall pop that down there. That should be, I think, if I take that, let me think about, do I want to stick any windows in here? Maybe there and there. That might look interesting. And maybe at the similar sides. Epic levels, God. That's a blast from the past of D&D. Right, let's get rid of some of this creosote stuff and have a sip of rum. Just black magic tonight, nothing, not a fancy one. But that, then we're going to need the tools bag. We're going to want you, and probably you. And we shall, let's go in and start off with taking this all the way. That probably wants changing then, doesn't it? Okay, that's fine. And I want to do that, I think, like that. I might even run a line across the top there, I don't know yet. Around there. Yeah, that's okay. And then we can come in on the back here and do the same. I think I'm going to have to do something around the edges though, because otherwise it's going to look a bit weird when we... Oh, that's definitely going to have to change. It's going to look a bit weird when we do the windows in there. But I've got an idea, so that's good. I've never been a big fan of me, but I'm not a big fan of honey, so... Which is odd for someone who used to quite enjoy helping my my grandfather keep bees, so... Yeah, but the honey side of it was never a thing for me. I don't know why. Yeah, let's get that. You know what? This would actually be quicker if I used that, wouldn't it? Moderately. Right, and then we can do these ones as well down the back. So I need to replace. I need to change all of these stones. Oh, hello. Undo. Change all of these stones up so they're a little bit more things. Now I'm not going to put, I don't think I'm going to bother with any windows down the back here. I think that would be, well, it's going to be, I'm going to struggle to fit them up. Oh God, undo. Struggle to fit them in. Ah. Yeah, I think it's, I mean, it's interesting, to be honest, with the, I don't know what it's like in the rest of the world, but what with Dominic and his little trip up for up to the North Country, and then, you know, testing his eyesight by sticking his most prized possessions in the car and going for a drive. I genuinely think a lot of people in this country have just kind of gone, you're having a giraffe, aren't you? You know, why the hell should we bother self-isolating if you're just going to take the piss and do what the hell you want? Which I think is an understandable position to be in, given that one. You know, it would have been believable if it had not come up with that claptrap about testing his eyesight. I don't know many people who test their eyesight by driving heavy machinery. most people go to an optician's, but there you go. Having said that, I also think he would have got away with it if he'd have actually been upfront and just said, you know, I've done this right from the word go, rather than trying to hide it. Yeah, if I can manage anything, we will definitely see what we can come. Oh, okay, it's that time of the day, is it? Okay, I think we've got to start there. I did bring this over for a very specific purpose. No. To be fair, he's not even a politician. He wasn't even a politician. He's an advisor, isn't he? I think, is that right, Terry? I think he's an advisor to the Prime Minister, not even actually a full-blown spod. Okay, let's go in with a plain and no. Let's go in and do a connected material. Maybe doing something like this. I'm not doing the top though, because that's going to look a bit weird, I think. We'll take you like that, and then again connected material there, and then we bring all of this out ever so slightly. Actually, yeah, down a wee bit, and then that can come out more, and then more again. And we'll bring that one out one more, I think. No, I'm going to bring that one out, this one, like that. I think that kind of works. And then obviously what I can do at this point is I can take these and just copy them around and then use them elsewhere. So hopefully this will work as a window frame, and then we'll start with some even more decorative stuff going forward. That should actually work. Actually, I need to go back and do two, don't I? Yeah. It's a survival instinct, I think. I think it's built into them. Right, and those like so. I think I'm just going to use this bit. I'll make this look a bit like a storage area where we'll just stack up a whole load of stuff. Let's go and grab some more templatey stuff. And we shall get you. You should be fairly easy. And then there's just the corner pieces, and then we're good. Blob and blob. Almost there. I love chisels and bits. It makes everything take so much longer. There to there. There to there. And then just the last two. Last three have been done. No, I'm not making a cathedral. That's why I went with that kind of shrine thing over there, because obviously I wanted to make it non-denominationally kind of thing, you know, not linked to anything we normally have. You know, make it, you know, Church of the Spaghetti Monster or something. Okay, and that's all good. So that should mean I should be able to get the glass in there now, and then we can start seeing about the interior. Need more glass than that though. That'll be enough. And Steel framed. Steel frame seems industrial to me. I don't need to put that away. Then all we need to do is get this thing wired up. Oh, well, it's not all we need to do, but you know, it's one of the things we need to do. It was the Church of Potter. Years ago, and I used to do live roleplay. One of the guys I used to LARP with invented his own religion for live roleplay, and it was the great church, the first church of the Great Blue Aardvark, and it was actually hilarious because this guy could actually pontificate on the stuff that was going on. Really, like he believed it. I mean, it was scarily good. Is that about the right height? Will that? Yeah, that'll work. And that one, and then this one. Where do you plug in? You plug in there. So we're still going to go from there, and then on here, but we need that. Hup, hup. Come on. And then, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? That's why I've put those beams in. Hi, Fiddly. I'm good. I'm good. Actually got a full... Oh, hang on, that's not there. I'm not quite good because I forgot to do that bit. Okay. But apart from that, I'm good. Okay, get in there. Right. And then insulated wires from there to there and there to there. To there and there to there. There to there. Is it night time? I think it is. I think we can... Right, so these guys should all have power. These guys are using power. And now generating power back up, so that's a start. Let's get that way. Looks quite cool. I've kind of shied away from Thorncraft myself recently, primarily just because it's not going to get any more development for at least for the foreseeable future. Right, so what do I want to do now? I'm going to want to go with 2. Yeah, 2 routers. Let me go and see about those. You know what? I bet I've left. I've got some good. 2 routers. Router. It needs a couple of those. Needs some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Where? I don't think I've got a Pennywise one out, have I? I don't think so. I have got one, I think, somewhere, but I'm just trying to think. No, I don't think you. Yeah, I have got a Pennywise, but he's not out. I think he's down in the cupboard. So the ones I've got out at the moment is Bender, Jack Skellington, Alex from Clockwork Orange. I've got the Fluffy Unicorn from Despicable Me, Frankenfurter, Pinhead, and the Great Cthulhu. Shouldn't be above the mug. No, I haven't got the Pennywise out for definite. Trying to think, you mean below the mug? Anyway, what was that? I was making a router. Yeah, can't go wrong with a bit of pinhead. But to be fair, it is probably, in fact, not even probably. It is my favourite. It's got to be up there as my favourite. One of my favourite horror franchises. It was just so twisted. The managed. I think it was perfection in horror, really. And I don't think they could make it any better now if they ever try to remake it with modern effects. I think it was sufficiently good. Right, a couple of redstone, a couple of iron. Bang and bang. So combine all of that lot. Oh, I thought I've got a conveyor belt. Yeah, I have got a conveyor belt. Okay. Those. Iron, redstone, conveyor belt ignores redstone. If I got a different type of oh, there we go. That's probably what I've picked up. I mean, some of the sequels were. Oh, I need 2 more iron. Were a little bit. After Hellraiser 1 and 2 were absolutely perfect, but after that they got a little bit meh. Arcane Lamps Mod. I thought I'd got it. Or haven't I? Hang on. Oh, I've got fancy lamps. I have seen the arcane lamps, but things right. So if I want to go with conveyors now, that's going to be quite. I suppose we got. Yeah, no, it's not a problem. But I do need some of this, which means iron trapdoors. Trapdoors of iron. 2. 1, 2, 2. Actually, no, 3. 3 is what we need. Grab some ordinary conveyor belts. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't recall all of its features, but I've definitely seen it. Right, that. What do I want in terms of? Can we get some? I should have crates on me actually. Crates are good. So let's head back to Sidlington Heights. Slow. I think you could do it. With the dry, with this, we've got the iron using the drying basin, isn't it? Right, you need a. You're going to go in like that, and we will need to get some kind of input going into this, but that's fine. And then this is where we get a little bit awkward because I put these in. Damn it. I'm not sure either. To be honest, I kind of looked at it and I thought it'd be a little bit on the slow side, so I'm going to take these out from here because they're in the way, even though, they kind of make narrative sense for this. Let's just bring them out by 1 and see what we get. I mean, it's not going to join up quite so neatly, but it gives me a little bit more wiggle room because then we can come out. So if I come to here and then come along like this and then all the way along to there, and yeah, that's as far as we'd go with this one. This would then come all the way back down there, and this would come all the way back down here, and then that would come out to there. And hopefully this will make sense once I've pulled it all together, but And you're going to have a router there. Nope, no. Come here, get in. Okay, that's not going to play nicely. Come on. There. Right, I need to get out of here now. Oh, God. So that would come over there, and then you'd have your second router. I honestly can't remember. It's ages ago, so as you can imagine, it's one of those things where I kind of go, yeah, I got no idea. It was some point. Thaumaturge. I'm trying to think, when was Thaumaturge released? It must have been a while ago, good while ago. Right, so you go in there. No, get it off me. There, and there, and that will just come out like so. Right, I need. Where are you? Gimme. Yeah, it's been a while. My memory is reasonable, but it's not that good. It gets worse every year, actually. Right, there, and there, and there. And then we need to take those and those to make 3 of those. And that will come out like that, like that, and like that. So in theory now I can create a, we need an import, but I can create a recipe that this can make 3. It has a recursive use of ingredients, so it can, if for example I make that planks and then I sit in here and go and say make me some chests, and then there, what I really want, can I create a default? It does need an item filter. I suppose it's, is there a way I can just tell it to everything else go? I suppose it doesn't matter, we can just work it, can't we? But in theory, if I now go in here and put, I'm going to just go with 4, it should start making those. Intriguing. Where did that end up then? Oh, it's gone through there. Oh, we got it. Yeah, I did. Hang on. Well, it has got, it's limited, but like I say, if I go and stick 2 in, now what I need to do is say what the blue, if it's blue I want the chest to go that way. So if I stick 2, we should have, oh right, it randomly spat those out. So that will take all of that, but if I've got some, I don't know whether I've got any iron here. I haven't. Let's go and grab some iron, because what I actually want is a hopper anyway, so we might as well get the thing to do it for us. Storeroom. Let me just take 15 iron. We'll just keep it simple for now. So the idea here is we can set this up however we want, and I can sit there and say if I take those and that will get hoppers. I'll put 15 items in there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's probably doing exactly that. Stick those in and it should start making hoppers, and obviously it doesn't know where to send them right now, so it's just putting them off that way. But if they've all gone off there, so if I were to grab that and do hopper on that one now, it would route the hopper out there. So you're going to have to kind of program whatever you want to make, but in theory you can make something that's got 3, 6, 9 steps in it before you get to here, which to me is pretty, yeah, I mean, it's not applied engineering, it's not if I do that kind of, yeah, well, I suppose now we'll just do, I don't think we'll ever want that much of anything. A single chest should be more than enough. So that is effectively an auto crafting system. Now the other thing I need to do is I need to go and grab the blueprints, that's the word I was looking for arc furnace electrodes, specialized projectiles, common projectiles. So where's my blueprints for these? It's a very good question. I should have a blueprint somewhere for Hoofenflobs. Okay, let's have a look. Blueprint. So crafting components, metal things, common, specialized. All right, later. Yeah, BC tends to be Buildcraft to me as well, to be fair. Steel plates and thing to make metal press molds. Iron, aluminium and copper. Iron, aluminium and copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the only things I need, isn't it? Yes. Certainly the only things you can craft. Have I got any paper? That's going to be the troublesome one, isn't it? I think. Paper. If I were... I've got plenty of books. I never realised I've got all of those. See you later. Paper. Come on. Reeds. Paper. Have I got anything to make paper up here? Let me just have a look what my options for paper. I know I've got a reed farm and everything, but it's not here. No. Have I got it down here? If I were reeds, where would I be? I'd be over in the other place, wouldn't I? Of course I would. Alright, well, we'll just have to grab the paper, and we got that. We just need a steel plate for the other one. And we'll head over and grab that stuff. Steel plate, lovely. Everything else. So then we can jump over to the square. Definitely need to get some detailing done over here, but I think I'm going to try and do something building up around this area, and once we've finished doing this for a while. I really could do with getting a new structural engineer as well. I'm a bit annoyed that I murdered him. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes murder isn't the answer, especially when you might want what they sell. So that and that with one of them for that, and I'm not sure whether this is crafting components. There we go, that's all of the pieces. So I've not used this this last piece before, but certainly an interesting device, because you've got effectively put my crafting components in there. I can pick what I want to make, fill that up with the parts, and it will just. If it doesn't actually tell me what I need for those, does it? That's interesting. Now what I could do with is, can I get away with, it will allow me to keep all of those in there, so that's fine. So I can kind of you know, regrowth is unforgiving at the best of times. I always fancied like playing Crash Landing again, but I mean, you can only really cover a mod pack once. It's one of the downsides with to actually streaming your content is, well, not well, recording it or whatever is that it's very hard to. Let me just put one of those in there as well. That's good. No, let's pop you away. Yeah, it's very hard to reuse content. But anyway, I think that's kind of that. Now, what we were thinking about, Terry was talking about air ducts and things. Let me have a look at factory blocks a second. Can I get away? I don't think I've got any factory blocks on me, have I? Of course I haven't. Don't talk stupid. Let's go and see if I've got some factory blocks and see whether we can put up and the other, while I am thinking about now, oh yeah, the press I was saying would be things. Never played Blightfall. I mean, I had a bash at Tolkiencraft 3 this week just to see whether it's something I could cover, but it is. How do I put it? If you enjoy watching someone walk thousands and thousands of blocks to walk thousands and thousands of blocks back, then it's an absolutely perfect pack. And if you enjoy walking a lot and around, then it's a perfect pack. But other than that, it's terrible. It just hasn't got the same. Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely fine with the things. Yeah, it was just very poor as a pack. What have we got in the way of for engineers decor for starters? Have we got anything? There's a whole load of stuff in here that actually looks really fun, like the factory hopper, placer, block breakers. There's this mod on its own, I actually think is actually quite fancy. Mesh fence. I don't think there's anything in here that really says, "Look at me, I'm an air conditioning unit" or something. But the aluminium sheet metal, right? So I'm just thinking here that one of the things that would be really useful would actually be some metal presses. Let's just head back over there for a second before I start decorating, because we've still got quite a lot of space. So I'm wondering whether we could get away with a structure over this side of the courtyard for the metal press, because this is probably big enough to. I don't think I'm going to ever need an arc furnace, but it's big enough for one. And a metal press might be useful. Just trying to think. So in terms of the presses, let's have a look. We've got gear plate, rod, casing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, yeah, 5 actually. 5 wires, and then there's a packing which I don't think I'd really be that bothered about. Oh, they just craft things together, so we could do with 5 metal presses. I don't think we'd need as much power, so we could get away with the same thing. Thanks. Now the other one I looked at, of course, is the latest material energy to the power of 5, is it? Entity, and immediately just said no, because unfortunately it has my my least favourite mod in the game in it, which is Avitaria. Yeah, that was just things, but I'm not a big fan of Avitaria at all. Right, can I? Let's just right. Think. Come on, grab you. Let's head over here. And now if I come in line about, say, there, that's not right, quite right, but anyway. The presses are handy in that they are considerably smaller, so you could have gap, press, gap, press, gap, press. That's 3, 4, 5. I've lost count. I've lost my position now. Press, press, press. That's 3. Press 4. Press 5. There. So we could get away with another shed. Hi, Wiley. And I'll probably do something similar, but maybe not quite so latent in its use. So we then come out. So we got one. It's got conveyor belt. Press, press, press. Conveyor belt to there, perhaps. So again, I think we can use something up here and get this kind of industrialized. I'm actually quite enjoying the industrialization of terra firma craft at the moment, and you'll obviously see more of that as it comes along. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and then just go straight across. I think that'll work. But if we get a press facility going, then all of the items that we need are all up on this platform, I think. Okay, so there's that. So if I'm doing 5, thinking this through, we probably want another. I haven't got. Yeah, I'd say the tendons. I think you're probably right in if it's done right, it can be done. Well, I'm going to go and visit Potter's place. I'm going to go see if she's got any uranium I can borrow. They're not. These guys are. Look at them. Homeless. They've got no village to their names. Yeah, that's Islington Heights. It's already named now. It was going to be the posh area, but I'm not feeling that. Anyway, I definitely need some more uranium, and it will be quicker to just go and borrow a couple of cups of uranium. Than things. What have we got? Of course, the first thing we've got to do is work out the storage system. Don't think it's going to be in there. Seeds, books, stuff, more stuff, copper, steel. Ooh, magical stuff. Right, if I were a potter, where would I keep all my metals? Where are you? Hang on, is that? I think that's my system. Alright, let's head back. It appears that I have 1 or 2 uranium blocks. Alright, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that's embarrassing and tracking. Let's get a few blocks of uranium done then. There we go. Right. Borrow. Can you borrow a cup of uranium? I don't even know if uranium is something you can get in a cup form, but that's, I've got 4 over there. 5, 3, that's 6. Yeah, that will give it. So I'm thinking about, again, I'm thinking about just doing 1 per press. Might work, might not, but it might do. So I had 4, didn't I? That means I'm going to need another, which means I need more constant. Oh god, let's do 3. Let's just do 3 and have done with. Do I want a battery? Yes. Do I want a big battery? Probably not. Let's have a look at capacitors. Let's just go with, I could go with an MV. I've probably got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just do. Or maybe actually, yeah, let's go with AHV, steel, lead and aluminium. But let's have 3 things powering it and then just have it come out and share. That works, doesn't it? 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aluminium. 1, 2. Redstone block. A little bit of the hooferator. Can't remember how much it was. Was it 3? No, it's 2. Doesn't matter. Close enough. God. Can't count. Here we go. 9. Right, let's try that again. Block of lead. 1 of them. Bang. Done. Back to Sidlington Heights. I really wasted smooth stone around, didn't I? Oops. There we go. Same technique. Get in there, get a little power plant going underneath, and what do I need? I also am going to therefore need boing. 1, 2. I'm going to do 3 of them. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 7. I'll take all of that. We'll grab that and that and some of that. That should do us. And then if we play it right, we should be able to. Tools, hammer. Oops. The only problem with the hammer, it doesn't always get everything you want, but okay, there you go. And a bit of that, and a little bit of that, and about some of that, and some of that, some of that. drill a hole built up here. And the beauty of once you get all this automation going, of course, is you never use it again. Which I know makes absolutely zero sense, but it's true. Right, let me get an excavator. Gets us down to there. And then if we come in, let's have a look. If we put one there, put one there, that really doesn't work, does it? Oh, I suppose it does. One there. Okay, so going to have 3 thermodynamic, and I realise I could kind of share the uranium and stuff between them, but it really isn't worth the effort because I've got quite a bit of it. So love the fact I'm wandering around on blocks of uranium. I think that's a great lesson. Right, let's go. I'm going to go with those and we'll get the big tile down. I think that will do us. I'm a big fan of passive power, as you can tell. Yeah, well, that's all right. In fact, one of the problems I'm having with the TFC is I've got an idea of thing, and I've hit a kind of a technical problem, which is the question: what came first, the high-powered power generation, or the machine that needed it? Because I've got a plan going forward, which is going to require a hell of a lot of iron. Yeah. I mean, what I could have done is put that there and had a uranium on the other side, and then, you know, and that would have given you the diagonal if you patterned it out. But I think for what we're doing here, this should be more than adequate. So we shall. The problem is here is I've got a lot of damn it, too much. Okay, and that one. So if I were to come in here and just replay, and I think I'm going to use the smooth stone variety is where I'm kind of going with this for the walls. For a couple of reasons. One is what I've got here. I've got more smooth stone than I've got cobble, which is a rarity, but you know, there you go. And also it varies up the interior of the cellar kind of designs, because the other one was all based out of cobble. So we can take you and we'll grab that, pop you in. Do I want to go with Minecraft stone bricks, or do I want to do something a little bit? Yeah, let's go with those. Because we can always take those to the chip version. Oh, not the chip, yeah, cracked. And this should, oops, just give me a very quick basement. I think I might actually go with another scaffolding floor as well, because I actually think it looked quite effective over there, and does mean that I have to, of course, get a little bit more, potentially more stone, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right, I need to get out of here briefly. Well, actually what I need to do is, Yeah, we'll get out. Oh, no, damn it. Alright, well, we'll sleep this weather off. Now I've inadvertently started it. So my thought was that we would put this capacitor here. I need tools. That can go away. I need you out. And that can become the... That's the correct one for the input. And then these can... all three just connect straight to that. Oh, hello. I'm sure there's a way to detach those, but alright, that's oh no, I know what we need to do. That's simple enough. I just need to go and grab a relay, which is going to be a pain, isn't it? That's not too bad. Let's get a levitate going on. And yeah, so if we get you one of them, that should give me what we need. Oh, hello. That goes there. That'll go to there, and then we'll go from there to there. Boop, boop, boop. And that should start charging pretty quickly, which is nice. Right, and then down here, I'm doing the transparent, well, semi-transparent floor again. We need to obviously make sure that this is right. Where's my chisel? Yeah, didn't bring them with me. It's easy to break them, to be honest. Though they're not such a chore that, you know, you're kind of going, oh my god, I'm gonna have to break all of these blocks. How hard done to am I? If it was like obsidian hard, you might have other things to say. I need some more smooth stone. The best I've got. Wow, I really haven't got much building material in terms of smooth stone on me at all. There we go. Right. Oh, hang on. Uranium, get rid of the dirt, coal dirt, and that, and that, and that can go there for now. Should have enough with that. And then with a bit of luck, we should be alright with these as... Yeah, I'll probably need to make some more, but you know. Oh, I do need to go down and put some lights down there as well, don't I? I've got lights over here. Actually, no, nope, I've got some better lights to make. Back to the storeroom. These ones, which are those which are just any plates with glowstone and glass. Yeah, that should be enough. I can use those iron plates. I think how many was it? So I should get a couple out of that. And I think it was glass panes, wasn't it? It was. Which are over at the build site. I really should have actually made another one of those thingy-bobs while I was at it, shouldn't I? Okay, so those and those. No, that and that and that, and then 1 and 2. Yeah. Going to make another sliding trapdoor, and I think we'll. I also want the ladders, because I think they will look quite reasonable under the floor. So now, if I were we got that. That was I used. I need 4 of those to make a sliding trapdoor, so I need glass and iron for that. 1, 2, 3, and a couple of gold. I think that's all we need. Glass. Hang on. I need 3 glass and I've only got 2. Have I got any? Oh, there we go. Problem solved. And 1 of them with those to make that. Lovely. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, and we should be all good. Right. So we should, in theory, be able to. Let's have a look at this. Get the old F7 on, and let's do. Now that's packed high, so I don't have to worry about it melting. So that's potentially a good little solution there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and you will go there. Yeah, we've got some serious relighting up here today, haven't we? But this should make a reasonable floor. Ah, damn you. Always miss the one. What do I need? 1 of them. That needs to be an output. That's fine. I just need a little bit more scaffold, and we've got a floor in place. Could do. Could even go with spotlights from the mod if I so wanted. But once we've got this in, we'll get more. We'll get the paths in. There's definitely more things to go in this area. I mean, we could potentially throw in some turrets, but. The one thing I do want to do with the turrets is test how they treat the villagers, because you don't really want turrets that shoot your residents in an ideal world. Don't know. Are they borrowed from something else? They suit me fine. Right. Let's get some of this going. Maybe use the same design as we did for the windows over there. It's a simple enough design that I think we can get away with that. Maybe do something, maybe even go the same like this. So that should give us the thing. We'll need to do something with the roof, and I'm not doing that design on this one. I think we'll just take the roof. In this case, we'll go with the peak roof sideways on. I think that'll work. Oh right, yeah. Well, I mean, technically they speaking, they are. Right, let's see. I was going to say, where's my tool bag gone? I was panicking then. So in theory, I should, well, first things first, let's copy this. And I'll change that into a proper shape in a moment. And get that lot done. Same on the other side, get the back wall in. Roof will come up with something for in a minute. I haven't decided on what block palette I want for that yet. I may go with the treated wood, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to have slight differences, other times, you know, it's nice to have things the same. Oh, there we go, we've got that one to do as well, haven't we? Clear that, get you. Nope, that one. Actually, let's just do that. I think that's, I don't think we need any more, just a little accent. And then we should be good to take this in there and there, there and there. This is a lot easier with no machines in, because I can just stroll right through the middle. And then get the back wall done as well. That's the other thing, of course, we need to do. So we take you and bap, bap. Bap, bap, like that. Let me just try and get a wiggle on a bit. Get these in. What else? Just the corner pieces, isn't it? And like that, and like that. I think the other thing we need to do up here is make this look, well, because it's industrial, is to make it look a bit less green if we can. I'm not sure whether we've got the means to get a kind of a less healthy looking grass in there, but we can certainly use, like, you know, obviously coarse dirt and some of the other things just to make the place look a little bit less verdant than it is, because I don't know about you, but they always look a bit odd when you've got these heavy industrial areas and then you've got this lovely green grass in the middle. Right, we need you, and I need you in placement mode. Oh, come on. No. I was obviously on the wrong angle when I copied it. Let's try that again. In placement mode. Oh, damn you. My mouse is getting a little bit, I might have to, well, I don't have to invest in a new mouse, I always keep a spare in, so I've got a brand new one in the box, but this one's getting a little bit annoying. I don't know why it's jamming up like it is, but it's just kind of getting a little bit unresponsive. Yeah, that would work, just to make it look a little bit more worn and grubby, like, you know, people are doing heavy industry in the area. I mean, the interior of that building over there definitely needs also beating up a little bit because it's way too empty and clean, but because we're working over in this area, we should be able to get most of this done pretty well. Let me just pop you down. How are you doing for 2 million? Right, so if I remember my my hoofer correctly, I'm going to need my I'm going to go 1. That's going to be, so if I do 1 2 3, then you'll have, this is going to be awkward, isn't it, because that's going to clash there. Damn you. Can I get away with, I'll bring you forward 1. You're going to have to come forward 1. I think I've made it slightly too narrow. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. You'll still be able to get down and in and around. Yeah, but to be fair, Terry, they used to build mice with a massive grate. Oh, that's in the way, right? So that needs to move. That's the first thing we need to do. And it can't be there, and it can't there. Then that's going to be where that goes. And I think I would actually prefer that to be there, that way around. And if that's the case, I think we should probably open this side up. I don't think those side bits need to be in. And I'm not that bothered. I'm not that attached to that I'm going to keep it. So I think, I mean, this one's lasted me a good year or so. But as I say, they used to have a giant rubber-clad ball bearing in them, so. Alright, so you got that. Then I'm going to need 5. Hang on. Definitely 5 pistons. I was thinking it's 5. Is that classed as a heavy machine? My God, it is. Yeah, because it uses a heavy machine block. Oh, it's a and a redstone control block. So I'm slightly out there. So we don't need that. Those, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one need to come out. And of course, we still need a roof on it, and we need to think about lighting in there as well. Which, let's see if we can't get away with a bit of this stuff. Especially if we can get away with it. Let's have a look. I can pop there and there. Maybe one. Oh no, that's not going to work there. That's silly. There perhaps. And how are we doing? That's okay for that. But I've not got any light blocks on me, have I? I'm not going to look back on those fondly. No matter how much you try and persuade me otherwise. So that should be there. We can probably quickly sleep the night off here now. Just to take the rest of it off, because we're just on sunrise anyway. So I need 5 redstone blocks, 5 pistons, and 5 hoofers. Heavy machine blocks. 5 pistons, 5 machine blocks. I'll take that with me because that will come in handy. That and that can stay. Well, where are you, sir? I heard you. Are you? And you've got a piece of my bloody dirt, you git. Come on then. Sorry, but there comes... I mean, where did he get that from? Now, there's a piece of the build somewhere around here that is missing bloody dirt. God damn it. Oh well. It's not that, he's ruining my stuff. I suppose comparatively they were good days. I mean, you know, when you consider what we're comparing them to, pretty much anything's a good day. Well, not anything, obviously. You know, I'm sure there were some bad ones, but yeah, it's. Let me just put the glass in, and let's go and build these things. Or rather, should we get the stuff to build them? Apart from the plates, let's go. Let's head over. What do I not need on me? I don't need that. That can go in there. Don't need that. Then we can get, so I can bring all of the stuff over and we can actually use the automated facility, which would seem kind of sensible to me, given that we're building the damn thing to automate manufacturing. I want to make 5 of each. It kind of makes sense to do that. Let's try that out. Let's go and grab some stuff. Storeroom. So we need, what did I say, it was heavy machine blocks, isn't it? It is. Heavy engineering blocks, of which I have none, or at least I have none on me. I have got steel components though. Where are you, heavy engineering block? No, no. It might be easier just to go and search for them, but there you go. So I need 1, 2, 3, I get 2, and I need 5. So basically I need 6 of those. I'm just going to make, I think we'll just make that one because it's going to be easier in the long run than faffing around automating that, especially when you consider that I only need 1 more steel plate. And that is copper, I think, isn't it, in the middle of those, off the top of my head. So that's those, and those obviously are used to make all sorts of good stuff, but specifically these. So I need pistons, steel and electrum. Hang on, I need 1, 2, 3 electrum, steel and pistons. That's so steel. Well, hang on, steel, iron thing. Yeah, that works. I think we can automate all of those. And I actually need slightly more piston. That's all I need, isn't it? Oh no, I need the redstone block, which is just iron, redstone, and hang on. Copper and some more iron. Let's just go and do that. In fact, I only need those are actually cheap enough. I'll make those here, I think. 1, 2. That's all we need, isn't it? No, 1 more. And then we should be able to go and pop that back. So, well, for this one, I'm actually going to use the end one. This is, in real terms, this would probably be the one that I actually use for the bulk of the stuff. So I want to make, I haven't got cobble. God damn it. Cobble. Iron and redstone. And then we are going to need, I think it was like that. Oh, I actually need a... Damn you. That's going to... no, we'll just go with that. So if I give you... What did I say it was? 6 plus 5, 11. You can have all of that, you can have all of that, then you can have 11 redstone. Now obviously I could have recursed that, but that should only make 11 pistons. And then I want, let's clear that, I want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. So that'll be 3 of those, and you can have all of those. You can have all of those. Oh, and you can have all of those. There you go. And obviously from that point on, we can grab all of that lot out. Take those. I should have the pistons as well, and I should have those. So I think we're sitting pretty for that one. Now, one of the things that we often get, I personally find confusing with this one, is whether you can actually just place the pistons any old how, or whether they actually need to be in the correct orientation. So let's find out. I'll just place them down any old how. No. Oh. Conveyor belts. Before everybody starts screaming at me. Conveyor belts. Right, let's just try that again. I'll be glad when these are done, just so these are not bloody scaffolding and allowing me to walk up them. Right, any old how? No, it does have to be the correct orientation. But once it is the correct orientation, it's so 2 clicks and you're done anyway. So not a biggie. Okay. We are going to want, let's see, we're going to need to make some more iron trapdoors, and we are going to want some more scaffold here for our input bell. You. Yep, that'll do. And then we'll have that like that. Looking good. All right. So we're definitely going to want more hoppers out of the system. I've got 2, but let's just put those away for now. I need those, that, and those. Still need a roof on the thing as well, of course, but yeah, one thing at a time. Ah, hell. I've got a levitation one, so I don't know why I bother trying with a fancy footwork all the time, but there you go. Oh, damn you. Parkour fail. And that goes there. And then we'll stick you right up. I'm not going to do anything, I don't think I'm going to do anything overly fancy with this one, so I think I'm just going to go take you from there to there, and then you from there to there, from there to there, there to there, there to there, and there to there. So they're all wired in. Oh man. Got my first full day back at work tomorrow. It's going to be entertaining. Back in the office. Right, piston. No, we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 5 pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 5 conveyor belts even. And if I get the relative things, yeah. So I'm because well, I think I mentioned before. Not so much. We so I've been working on campus mornings once or twice a week, depending on whether I fall on things. Because we're working 3 mornings a week with a laptop pickup service for people who are working from home who have issues, with the laptops, to pick up replacements and whatever, and that's an appointment only service where we've got the room we've got is big enough for about 60 people to sit down in it, and we're not allowing any more than 5 in it at once, and we've got all the gels and masks and all that kind of crap going on as well. But so tomorrow I'm going to do that as usual, but while I'm there I'm picking up some laptops that belong to the school that I work in. I'm taking those back to the school and getting one configured for a user to collect later in the week. So yes, kind of relaxing a little bit, I suppose. I wouldn't say it's relaxed, it's just, kind of relaxed. It makes no sense whatsoever, I realise, but there you go. Right, let's go with, I just want to see how I want to do this, because I can't put him, I don't think I can put it on. Oh, you can, because this is, no, that shouldn't work. Or was it the old version that didn't work? Maybe it's because it's an entity. I mean, that was an option, but the other option I had was to actually go with that. I don't know which works better. I suppose we can just do that then if that's going to play. I don't see any issue. Right, we still need a roof on it, and we still need 3 more hoppers. But we should, well, there's one hopper. There's well, at least there will be in a moment, because I think these are still configured. Did I ever configure that for... I did, for hoppers. So if I give you that and that and 2 of those, that should be 3 more hoppers. See, starting to work for it, pay for itself already. Now again, I don't ever consider that I'll be putting more than 5 stacks of anything in there, so I really can't see the point in putting chests or anything on the top of these. So that's that. Right, we need the plates. Mould, actually. The plate mould. Oh, so we need to do you in there. Now, I'm kind of saying I would do it over here and test this thing out, but I don't think I'm ever going to need that many items. So let's go back and just make those in the engineer's desk. I've got, well, the wife's been making several masks. You could also try. Factory drop, is that the by any chance? Yeah, the that one. Ooh, maybe we should. It is a maybe we should try those. Let me have a look. Let me head back. Got plenty of that. droppers are easy. And iron sheets I don't have on me, but that's fine. So I've got iron and I've got a hammer. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bang, that's those. Droppers, I need cobble, don't I? Good grief, always with a cobble. Yeah, well, I mean, I am kind of the opinion that I would actually like to work from home more permanently, because I find I'm more productive in certain areas. So obviously there's certain jobs I do, such as, like, you know, produce configure formatting machines for people. Need 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. That will give me 5 of those. Then we take in that and that and that. We'll give them a try. I'm just curious about it. Oh, right. Hang on. What's is this powered, or does this just... Question is, no power. Okay, he's going to explain. Yeah, I can see I've got obviously got 3 droppers. I'm just trying to... Oh, right, hang on. That is a test button and external redstone. So that is greater than 1. So the crosshair is the dropping direction. Okay. Wow. Love this interface. The spring is the 4. Oh, hang on. I want to... Oh, and then you can dictate different... One to 32. Oh, to time. Interesting. Wow, that's got some fuzz on it. Okay, and then that one is the speed, by any chance? Oh, the slider, the second slider is the delay. So does it actually need a redstone signal? That's what I'm unsure about. Not if the filter matches. Let's give it a try. We've got a note to lose. Actually, one thing I do need to do is take that lot out. Okay, right, we'll take those. What did I actually come here for in the first place? The and an or. Oh, so you can have it, so you can do the... Oh. So we can basically say if that and that. Interesting. All right. Oh, and I've left that bloody piece of wood in again. Right, what did I come over here for? I'm trying to... It was something, I can't think what the hell it was. Oh, man. I came over here to make... Oh, molds. That was what I came over for. Right, hang on. Let me pop that in there. So if I want a plate. Is 5 steel plates. 5 steel plates. So basically I need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 steel plates. Right, let's break this hammer. Told it would. And wire cutters. Are they in here or are they in my tool? Oh, they're there. So 25 steel plates and wire cutters. I want one of them. I want a bullet casing, probably. Definitely want a cog. Definitely want a wire, and I definitely want a rod. That can go away. Keep hold of that. That can go away. Shouldn't need that. We'll pop you. No, not you. You that's back in there. Drop the. Actually, we'll take some iron with us. We'll take some steel with us. Take some copper with us. Well, I suppose we'll have to set the filter on some of them as we need them. Yeah, workbench wouldn't be a bad idea actually. Second one. In fact, it might as well, like you say, it might as well come with us, because it kind of belongs over there. Okay, let's go to the next thing. First things first, let's put a workbench in here. That's would seem to be the obvious place to stash the workbench. There you go. And then we'll stash this back in here. I don't know whether we'll ever even use that, but I just want one because it's there. You know, that kind of mentality is like, I want it because I haven't got it. Right, let's get these. And then if we get the hoofer set up, so like that basically, presumably, we probably want the force right down. The number can be right down, the delay doesn't really matter, and then if I make this my plate machine and I wanted some iron plates, I say I wanted just to do the 4, that's oh, you can do in the floor as well, so I can have it pop up. That's a thought, isn't it? Of course, not helping that I'm stood here. Alright, let's just change that around a bit then. So if I were to pop it down, rotate it. No, not playing. Why are you no play? Why are you no play, huh? Oh, that's tidy. Yeah, I like that. No, it seems to be working. Well, it works. Seems to work fine going up through it. So that's certainly a tidy solution. Let's get these. See whether I can replicate that over here. And see if we look at plates, I think there's more than 3, isn't there? Yeah, the plates for everything. I don't know what you use half of these. Some of this just used decoratively though, so that in itself is not an issue. What would be nice is some kind of item frame to indicate which machine is which. Have I got any other item frame other than the bog standard vanilla one? Pressure plate. I don't think I have I? Ah, that's disappointing. Oh well, it's not a problem. Store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right, so probably the next one will be wire, then the rod, then the cog, and then the one I'll probably use the least, good old bullet thingy. And let me just stick one more. See, I suppose those are going to be the ones that we use, that or that. So that's plate machine. This is wire. So let's stick a. Oh, hang on. I need to put these in, don't I? Yes. Yeah, that worked. A little bit awkward. No, that's not playing. Let me just go and that and that one. So that one should be okay with a copper ingot. And that should give me a copper wire. Well, gives me 2, of course. Yep. Right, what's the next? What did I do there? What were you? Rod. Iron rod should be fine. We'll set you to iron. Actually, we'll also set a steel as an option as well, because they're going to be the most common. Cog. Let's go with just copper gear. I think should be more than adequate for that one. I think it works with. Is it 1 or do I need to put more than 1? 2. Maybe not copper at all. Hang on. Gears. You can also attach a lever, then it will drop continuously if you click the last button. Pulls continuous. I'm quite happy with that for this at the moment. As I say, you can do right. Interesting. So not copper. So that's pulse and continuous. I see. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's ancient warfare gears. And then for the bullet casing, it's going to be copper, isn't it? It's got to be. Copper gives you 2, yeah. And I can't imagine that you're going to get anything else other than copper in there. There you go, and that gives us a bullet casing press. We're getting there, but so lever on. Let me There to attach a lever, then it will drop continuously. So pop that. I can't do it on that one though. Can I do it? Where would I put the? I suppose the side would make. So take that out. Presumably the lever has to be on, and that's on pulse. Right, so just take those off. And if I do the same again, it won't do anything without that lever. You know what, it doesn't really hurt that much to have the material in there, does it? For the most part, it's only going to be the odd ones. The plates perhaps could be one where the lever might not be a bad idea. Just because, you know, it could be gold or anything in there. The wire could possibly one. I'm trying to think. Wire could be one because again we've got electrum, steel, so we've got multiple wires. So maybe one there. And the rods. Let's have a look at rods. Aluminium. So there's only 3 rod types, so we could quite easily set that one up with aluminium in there as well and not worry about it. And the gears is steel or thing. So it's only these two that I think have got multiple. That's got 4 options, whereas yeah, so that might be one. But yeah, nice. I like that. Right, we need a roof on this thing. That's the next thing we need. Let's just ditch off this lot for now. Well, put those away. Yeah, we're just going to make cartridges with that lot, aren't we? Ooh, flares. Right. Roof. If I were a roof, what would I like to be made out of? I don't fancy any of those materials there today. Let's go and grab something. I don't know what yet. Mystical charred stairs. That sounds perfect. And I've got it to hand. I think this will work. Let's there. Again, sometimes it's just as much about getting a variety of materials than it is about having any solid narrative as to why a material is used over another material. Just so when you look at the thing, it's not one constant view of things. It's one of the things I would think. I personally, I'm not a big fan, and I don't know. I think I've said this on several occasions on new build houses. I just think they lack any sense of personality that the older houses have, and part of that is when you look across a sea of the roofs of a new build estate, and they're identical. Uniform, unimaginative, nothing. Yeah. Now, oh God, if you were to go back to that same estate 50 years later or 100 years later, half of those roofs will have been replaced and upgraded or changed or repaired, and there'll be all sorts of patches and interesting little quirks and quibbles about them that just make them look so much more lived in. They look like homes rather than houses, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely for me, a house that's about 80 to 100 years old is a vast improvement over these new builds. The other thing I find, and certainly in the UK, I mean, the US I think is a slightly different option thing, because from my experience of American housing, it is massive compared to the houses we have over here. Partially, I think, because wood is a predominant construction material over there, which over here it isn't. And partially because you've got so much more land available. But yeah, I mean, there were some interesting 70s concrete buildings. Don't get me wrong. But for the most part, they were mass-produced pap, and there was. But again, what they're going to look like in, maybe another 50 years or so, those that survive could be entirely different. They could look entirely different because they'll have had, a reasonable amount of time of people stamping their own personality on them, and yeah, that's fine. But yeah, our house. I mean, like, I don't have a huge amount to go on. I've only ever been to the States once, and it was to a friend who's not wealthy or anything, but I mean, their living room was as big as our entire ground floor. Right, so we have got that really does need something just to pep it up a little bit. I really don't know what, though. If I had more of, I suppose I could go and make, I could make more of that here, can't I? I've got steel with me. No. Hang on. No. I can't remember. What's the recipe for these damn things? Oh, like that. Okay. Just grab a few of them with those. Not so worried about those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's get those going. And I'm going to stick one. I think we'll just try and pep up the exterior a little bit with just some, pointless structural work. Oh no. Although it's an interesting option. Yeah, there's little, I mean, it's a funny thing when you look at architecture from after playing Minecraft, because we've been taught to avoid flat surfaces and to put depth in as these accepted. Oh, hang on, I need to put some there. Accepted norms. But the reality is, when you look at most modern buildings, they tend to, or most buildings in the real world, they tend to be relatively flat. There's not that much depth and detail. But the other restriction, of course, is when we're building with a block that's a metre thick, whereas our walls are seldom more than 12 inches thick. Right, so we got you. We do need to just get the, where's my light? Oh, we've got some light blocks. There we go. Let's just fix any dark spots I've put in temporarily. And just check around here. The less things coming to eat the faces off our villagers, the better, generally. Alright, so that's a thing. Okay. What else can we do to... I don't think there's a lot to do. I mean... we could get a few crates and start them around. I suppose what we really should do is start off with this coming in this way from here. I'll leave a bit of grass actually as well. I suppose I'll silk touch a few up just to give us a little bit of so we can come up there. Where's my grass blocks? There we go. And then we can perhaps chisel a lot of this back to here. Oh, where's the trowel when you want it? Well, I know where it is. It's in Quark, but you know. Right, and then we'll get you in. And then a little bit of that one in. Throw in one or two of those. And maybe a couple of those. Oops. And let's get you to maybe there. Why not? Let's hit that. We'll take this one out and we'll pop that in there, and then actually need some ordinary dirt, don't I, if I'm going to do that as well. And again, we'll work on this lot back here, but that should be okay. Now I suppose the other thing we need to do is think about lighting that isn't hidden, and well, maybe actually let's just get this light out of the way. So if we come out, think about this as a space. I should really have picked up some grass, because this will take us all the way across, of course, so we can, then we'll have maybe a space here in the front of this connecting in. Probably need to grab some well, what's it, coarse dirt as well, but let's have a look. Leave that there. Maybe come out this far. And then just really hammer a lot of this out. I should probably get a silk touch shovel, you know, would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it, at some point? But that should give me a start there, and then maybe across from there. I'm not entirely sure exactly how this is going to look as a central square, but maybe go as far as here and then start going this way. Similarly, maybe bring this one out like that. And we can, you know, really dig in here and just let this. So again, we can take kind of all of that out. This can connect up here, and then also this bit in the middle. Get that all nicely messed up. That's probably a good start in the first place. Let me go and grab my tool bag and get the excavator just to speed this up a wee bit. I'm not going to take all, I'm just going to excavate chunks and then leave some of the grass in here. think that should work as a kind of a randomizer, I suppose. Maybe a little bit more off of the side there, there and there. Yeah, it looks alright. Get in here, 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 here. Any more dirt that I've missed? I can see some over there. A little bit there. I think we're more or less on top of that. Oh, if we find any more, we'll fix it. Right, let's get this converted over to this one, and we'll start. Oh, hang on. We'll start plastering these down. So it looks like 116 isn't going to be long before it's with us, which is bizarre, seeing as, I mean, you know, we're still in 114 and 15 for modded environment, so that's going to be. Again, I don't know about you guys, I'm not a big fan of the nether change, or some of the nether changes I'm not a big fan of. I think they made it too hostile. Some of it, I mean, the look and feel of it is nice. Some of the items they put in, I have to say, feel to me like blatant rip-offs of Biomes Aplenty and Natura as well. To be honest, some of the vines and things that have gone in, you know, they could have come straight out of these mods. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I think, whether I really like the new Nether that much. As I say, I just personally think it's got a little bit too dangerous, especially the hoglins and the knockback effect. I mean, I don't mind knockback, I just don't like knockback when it's in an area that's filled with lava lakes. I suppose what I think wouldn't be a bad idea actually would be an anti-knockback enchantment, something to actually lessen it, so you know it's not quite as devastating when you get knocked back. Right, that should do us there. Let's go and grab some of that. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be one of those things. As I say, I can't say I'm the greatest fan of all the changes, but some of them seem like changes for change's sake as well, which I'm generally against. It's definitely not now. I mean, there was an element of it being too easy, and I do think it kind of had an element of that about it, as it was, you know, because let's face facts, ghasts can't hit the side of a barn door, blazers can't either, and the zombie pigmen were only really a threat if you were misfortunate enough to aggro them. But having a bizarre kind of critter that will only talk to, it doesn't, you know, will attack you if you're not wearing gold, seems odd. Almost like an artificial way of saying, look, we've had this gold armor in the game for ages and you buggers aren't using it, so we're going to come up with a way to force you to use it. Which may actually be not a million miles from the truth. They may have gone, yeah, we want you to use gold armor. So there you go. You want to go in the nether, you're going to have to wear gold armor. Otherwise, these gits are going to just kick you off. Right, get a little bit of this going to start off with. Well, again, if you know with a pigman, there was always a thing is if you accidentally hit one, then you've only really got yourself to blame. You know, it was, and that was always to me a reasonable kind of standard for that. But with the hoglins, that they aggro on you automatically, so it's more a case of, well, you've got to avoid the damn things now, because if you don't, they're going to kill you. And as I say, their knockback is not trivial, or at least it wasn't the last time I played it. I haven't played the snapshots for a while. Right, I would like to take you, and I would like to bring you over to about here, I think. What do we call it? Sidlington Industrial District. Sidlington Industrial District. There we go. That should work for us. Let me get the old light blocks down, because we did dig a few of those up, so I'll take that out and pop you in. Any more? Any more? Any more? No, we seem to be okay, I think, with that. That definitely needs to come out. Okay. Starting to get rid of those damn torches. Right, where are we? Let me just get this out a second. Treated wood pole. It's not the one I wanted. Wall mount. It's not quite what I want. That was what after. So I need some fence. Yeah. Oh, I need a crafting bench as well, don't I? 3, so if I do another one, that'll give me 6, which will give me combined with smooth stone, that's cobble, which I think is that one. 2, 3 of those. So if we take these, obviously we can get some more industrial feel about the place. If I were to put one, say, there, just for the time being, I'll have a thing running that way. I really do need to get some yeah, I was feeling particularly slow, but I am almost through my rum now, so I'm gonna move that. So it's not an accident waiting to happen. There you go. That'll keep Terry happy, because I know he's waiting for an industrial accident there. Let me just get rid of a couple of these bits. That's a light block, so that can go away though. That can go. Right, so if I want the lights from immersive, I don't want the powered ones. I'm just a bog standard lantern will do. So I just need some glowstone and glass panes. A couple of those. Grab a little bit of iron, so we've got some owners. Although I think there's some in my box. GNU is not Unix. Damn it, I need to move this all the way up. To there, to previous, no, there, to there, to there, to there, to there. What's on this one anyway? Spawns. Yeah, that's fine. Bang. So if I get these out kind of like that, crafting table. Have a stack. That should be more than enough. What I do need is some glass panes. There you go. 2 of them. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. That should give me 6. Right, let me just go and put those. Again, it just gives you that. I wonder whether we'd be as well having some of these with nah. Shame you can't get a T on that one, but there you go. I use them all. I had set up a virtual Linux machine remotely for someone the other day. Well, I'll rephrase that. I had to come up with instructions to set up a virtual Linux machine for somebody the other day. So yeah, but that is starting to feel kind of industrial. What time are we at? 15 minutes. And the question is, where do we take it from here? I wish they could make this thing faster as well, because I'm convinced that lot will despawn. I mean, to be fair, when I'm forced into using a Mac, and you do have to force me into using a Mac, I'm not a Mac fan, or by any stretch of the imaginations. 9 times out of 10, I immediately reach for the terminal window, just because I can't see the point in trying to cripple myself using that god awful GUI. You can, yeah. That was a thought that I was just thinking. But I wanted to get this done. I may go back. Hang on. Let's just head over there and see whether we can. Because there was 12 left there. So if I were to take the speed down to, let's half the speed, and let's take 6 and just see what. That actually doesn't seem... That seems about right, doesn't it? Maybe just a smidge faster. Let's take it to about there. That seems to be on the nose about right there, doesn't it? Right, let's... I've done these, I've had the... Well, in fact, you know, you'll probably remember in Sid's Modular Life, in the early mass pressing setup I had a situation where it went through and I'd like to put 3 stacks in and only get 2 and a bit stacks back because it despawned, which was a pain. But there you go. That's the nature of it, isn't it, I suppose. Get me one of them. And get me one of them. There you go. That brews. Right, so we are getting places with this. I'm not entirely sure where to go next with this. Obviously we need to start decorating and put more in, but I'm happy with the machines we've got. I do want to experiment with the turrets. I just want to, at some point, I'll definitely want to experiment with the turrets. Just because they look fun. Anything that involves turrets and shooty pew pew things is entertaining to me for general. If I can find the damn things anyway. Mining drill. No. And I've got a whinging cat outside. Let me just go and let him in. Oh, God. Come on then. Ah. What do you want? You want to come on? You just want to get on camera? Yeah, start to feel like a thing. Come here. Oi. Come here, cat. Go on, cat. Oh, hello. Come on. There we go. There we go. Say hello. Say hello, Fluffball. I don't know what it was. He probably wants to go out. Which is probably just about time for wrapping up then, if cats things. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, you going down. Go on then. Oh man. Yeah. Well, he'll if he really wants anything, he'll start nipping at my legs because he's a little sod for that. See, floodlight might be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, mixed reactions. You'll end up like, terrorists like kill it. Gun turret. I don't know whether there's any mileage in that. I think I'd have to experiment just to see whether it can, whether he kills indiscriminately my villagers. But definitely the engineer's decor mod definitely needs me to investigate it some more. And while I'm at it, what I may do is, if I just see that this one is probably a similar. It probably wants to be kind of in the same kind of position. The rods again similar because it's 1 per. So again we can jump that out to there. The gears we can leave because that's 4 per press, and I think that will give plenty of time things, but maybe those should be kind of similar as well. Definitely loving that things, but I have no idea, to be honest. Where have you gone now? Oh, he's still down there. So it's just gone quiet. So we definitely need to do some bits and pieces around here decoration wise. I think barrels, stacks of material, possibly some stacks of chiseled ore kicking around. I could definitely pile some chiseled ore blocks up and around the place. Dead bushes. Now what have we got in the way of dirt? Let me just have a look at me dirt. See, so we've got coarse dirt. We've got just nothing here. Let's have a look at earthworks. See what. Because the thing is, there's so many different blocks in here that we could use that might look good for dirty ground and things. But nothing there. Don't dark medieval roleplay, probably. I don't think it even has much in the way of blocks, to be honest. That particular mod tends to be more... I think it was more the case that it doesn't seem to give off light. There wasn't a visual representation of it. Whether that was a deliberate thing or not, I'm not sure. You've got mud, haven't we? You've definitely got mud block, wet mud blocks, mud, blah blah blah. But and then mud from earthworks. So we can actually get some pretty grotty looking blocks down. Modded Life 2 when I was the vault. Don't know. To be honest, I'm definitely need to work on this as well. This definitely needs some TLC just to give it the look, but I'm starting to... Oi, what are you doing there? Oh, right, it's not... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was his Modded Life 1. Definitely said Modded Life 1. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy with that. We've obviously got all of this. We can use this to spit things out. We can automatically craft more, use them within each other's things. Obviously, you'd reset these recipes fairly regularly to what you want them to be, but if ever I'm doing it a big constructible thing, yeah. Anyway, I think on that note, we're going to call it. So until next weekend, I will see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.